I come here today to do one thing, and only one thing. I'm here to promulgate the lurid goals of those things that wish to set fire to our home, our safe bed, our great nation, our own world even, in which all we wish to do is to protect ourselves, and most importantly, our families. These intruders, these things, who have spawned from a place unknown to this world, ask nothing more than to entreat from the public of our great nation, might I add, the respect and abidance of the laws that are set in place by the thousands-year alliance. They say this as if it were not incumbent, and if we could simply deny their request and continue to live in peace, just as we have for the last 100 years. We have had many cerebral conversations with these beings, where we talked of treaties and alliances, as well as many cogent offers that sound as if they would do nothing more than benefit our earth as a whole. Behind their convoluted words, however, are obvious inimical threats. We are like sheep to these beasts, nothing more than animals that need to be fed, and eventually led into the routine that suits them best. They underestimate our intelligence, however. We may have just gained the power of intergalactic communication, but this does not mean that we are anything less than they are. In a thousand years, this day will be more than an anecdote in the history books of our relatives, but an epic retold through the generations, where Earth as a whole fights for its independence. No doubt our response to their requests will make these aliens livid, maybe even red in the face, or any other color they may turn when mad. And they will, no doubt, hurl their weapons at us like brutes, churlish little kids who want only to cave in our anthill, or maybe tear off our wings, forcing us to fall from the flight of freedom and cower before them. There is no doubt that this will cause fights. No doubt this will cause debates, discussions, and arguments over right and wrong, religion, day and night, and any other controversial topic there is in the world. And there is no doubt that this will cause war. Only 100 years ago, when the United Nations decided to abandon war on our earth and live together as one, did humans drift away from war and tyrants and emperors and kings and queens in order to live as a staid planet in which we solve our problems in peace. This pact, however, that we have made for ourselves does not state that we will lie down on our backs as dogs to intruders into our planet. No, we are not thinking about the possibility of an intergalactic battle, but now that the problem has arisen, we will not back down. We will not back down. We will never surrender. Earth and its people have fought too long in our own home for the freedom that we now experience. We will not give this up. We will not be babies speaking nothing but gibberish when we talk to these intruders of what we require and what we wish to see changed in our pact with them. This is what will happen if we decide to conform to their foreign laws. We will have no voice in their government, and we will be forced into another 1,000 years of oppression by other beings who believe themselves to be higher than us on the pyramid of intellectual beings. There is but one way to avoid this, my friends, my brothers, my sisters, and it is a simple one. We fight. Tell me, citizens of Earth, would you rather experience another Holocaust, genocide, another slave trade, another world war, than die trying to prevent these things from happening to your great-grandchildren? We cannot sit idly by while we wait for others to save us from this menacing force that stands at the edge of our atmosphere, waiting to either destroy or enslave us. We must be the ones to rid ourselves from these pests and continue our peaceful existence on this earth as we always have. Today I give you a chance, my fellow humans, one chance, to fight for what you believe in or die trying. But I will tell you one more thing. If you truly do believe in what you are fighting for, you will not die. You will prosper. You will defeat these formidable beings and prove to the galaxy that you are not a force to be reckoned with. We have the technology, the weapons, the manpower, and even the great minds to stop these beings. So now I call you, every single one of you, man, woman, or child, to help us fight for our freedom. There is only one chance, and you are it. Only you can save this great race from its extinction. Do not be afraid, however. Your brothers and sisters will fight alongside you. One chance, one day, is all that is left for you to prove yourself. And in one day, the history of the world will be changed, for better or for worse. That day is today. Do not hesitate, for we will fight until the last man falls in battle, and we will have truly lost. But until then, we will continue to fight. One day, today, is all you have. Make the best of it. Live it. And if you do make this day worth it, you'll live to see 1,000 more.